Hey guys, it's your girl Annabelle the Angel back at it with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you to be grateful of everything that you've ever been through in the past and to be able to manifest better for your life and achieve every single thing that you have always aspired to reach. Reach every single star, reach every single goal that you always wanted to do. I'm going to use a little bit about my life story to tell you what I've been able to achieve. I haven't even been able to achieve everything that I want so far, but everything that I say I'm going to do, I do it, and I'm about to teach you how you can do it. If you like this video, if you like this vibe, if you take any of this advice, please like, share, or subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome to the video. Okay guys, good morning, grand rising. If you haven't noticed, people don't say good morning like that no more, because if you look at the meaning, what does it mean to mourn? Thank you. I'll put it on the screen. What does it mean? Okay, nobody wants to wake up like that. Say grand rising. Okay guys, that's a new thing. So grand rising, everybody. 2 days ago I had a real epiphany due to a series of events in my life. And I decided that this year, I mean, it is July, right? And oh my God, I don't know if I told y'all, but January 2023, I was saying to people that was in my life at that time that I did want to work on New Year's because I wanted to come into the year working. So then I knew I was gonna be working my tailbone off this year. But at some point in the year, I wasn't able to achieve my goals with that company, so I left. And with the series of events and throughout all of this time, I was eventually planning on landing my feet in where I'm at now. So I'm so grateful that I am living my manifestations at that time. So with that being said, I'm gonna sit here and tell you guys how I'm able to stay positive and be grateful for every single thing that and every single moment in my life, because every single thing that I'm doing is leading me down my life's purpose and what I'm supposed to do. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what I do and how I stay positive and grateful for everything that I am going through, no matter what. So let me give you a little bit of backstory about my life so you can get an understanding of who I am. I don't think I really have told. If you guys don't know me in person, then you might not know really much about me. You just might have thought I was an interesting person to watch or whatever. So my family members in the past, my lineage, worked so hard in many different countries to move to a different country to give their lineage an opportunity to continue to grow and blah blah blah. So my family has been moved from many different okay, maybe I shouldn't say exactly what, but my mother and father were both fortunate enough to get the opportunity to move from Jamaica and start lives in America, and they met and fell in love and had their love story and eventually had me. So my mother was in the military and my father was he had many different jobs. He showed me many different industries of work. So with them together, I was someone that was a military child, but my family isn't from Alabama or Louisiana or something like that. My family is from Jamaica and lives in a bunch of different places. So I moved a lot, and I didn't really necessarily have a place where I could call I'm from this place. I don't know, if you're a military child, you might understand, or you come from a military family, you might have a similar story, but you kind of understand what it is to be that way, right? So you have to become sort of an adaptable person, very aware of your surroundings, have to kind of grow up a little bit fast because you're constantly having to go somewhere else and restart your life and restart your friends and restart your activities and blah blah blah. So you become someone that can roll with the punches, you meet so many different people, you have so many different experiences with so many people. So for me, I became an adaptable person that's able to relate to so many different people because I've lived around, like, I don't even know. I've had many past lives. That's what I tell people. And for a long time, that kept me in like a very depressive state because it's sad. Like, it's really, really sad feeling like you don't have any roots to anywhere. Like, you can't really call anywhere home because, like, okay, well, I lived here the longest, but I was also under 10, so it was such a long time. You know what I'm saying? So am I really from this place? Because when I go talk to people that are from that place, they don't know me, they don't remember me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a very complicated situation. Sorry. So for a long time, like, I kind of was, I wasn't proud of that. I was very, like, sad about it. And anyways, this isn't about, well, yeah, let me just, I was very sad about that, and I didn't really know how to cope with it. So, but I was really good at making multiple different friend groups, being friends with a whole bunch of different people. But it was like, I needed to figure out me, I couldn't identify myself because I felt like I was just all over the place because of my upbringing. So I went through college, and college was a very eye-opening time for me. Like, I went through so much and I learned so much, and honestly, like, if I didn't have that college experience, I don't know if I would have been prepared to even take the leap of faith and move to Miami. Seriously. Like, even though, for my college experience, I'm going to keep it short and simple. I started college in Denver, and then I transferred and I went to college in Georgia. And oh my God, it was like a culture shock. Like, literally, imagine going to school. Okay, have you ever been to Colorado, then you know what the demographic is in Colorado, right? And if you are a person of color in Colorado, you might have a different experience than someone else in Colorado. So my experience in Colorado is one of my least favorite states because of my own personal experience. You might have a great experience in Colorado, but everything that happened to me in Colorado, I don't have like a great, yeah. But I'm grateful for everything that I went through in Colorado. Like, at the end of the day, it was a very formative time in my life, and I'm looking back and I'm so glad that I went through every single thing that I went through in Colorado. And that stuff that I went through was so hard and so life-changing. And if you know the story and I told you, cool for you. If not, I'm probably never going to tell you. You're probably not going to know. And then I transferred and I went to school in South Georgia. Woo! Culture shock, literally. If you ever been to South Georgia, then you know. If you ever been to Georgia, then you know. It's a totally different demographic, totally different type of people. So in Colorado, I'm dealing with like Midwestern people, just a different bunch. And a lot of people are moving to Colorado, and then you go to South Georgia, it's like, whoa, what? Everybody here is mostly from Georgia or Florida, so it's just a totally different vibe. But yeah, I went through my own stuff there too. Like, I feel like everybody goes through stuff in their life. So I had my own stuff that I was going through in my life, figuring stuff out in my life. I mean, am I proud of every decision that I made at that time? No, but I was young, and if I need to apologize to somebody for something, I will. If not, if I don't feel like apologizing, I don't. I don't owe anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm super grateful for everything that I went through during that time, because it also formed me to be here. For me to, like, all of those things put me here, right? So all of those lessons that I learned put me here for right now, and I'm going to continue to learn every day, right? So what was the point of me saying all of this? Saying my journey briefly, talking about myself, and saying how I am able to be positive and continue to be grateful for every single thing and every single day in my life. I'm pretty sure you may have your own story, and I hope you continue to write your story and continue to feel like you can make it, because it's really, really hard when you don't understand yourself and you're going through all of these negative experiences and you're like, why me? Why am I going through this? It's so depressing. Like, I feel like I have no one. I just want you guys to know and realize that if you continue to push forward and you continue to work and you continue to, like, even a glimmer of hope is better than nothing at all, that there's a future version of yourself that has achieved everything that you're manifesting. So with all of this being said, let me tell you guys how I was able to come to Miami and really, like, prepare myself for this. I honestly don't know how my life is gonna go. I can only hope and pray that it's gonna be amazing with me taking this leap of faith, and I'm hoping and praying that it's everything that I've been manifesting and everything that I see every day. But let me show you guys how I'm able to be grateful of the moment and still actively manifest better for myself so I can reach those goals. Okay, so I really I think I got into, like, manifestation in, like, 2020 because it was really popular on TikTok. And during 2020, it was a very dark time for a lot of people. Even though we might glorify it now, like, oh my God, I miss the pandemic, blah blah blah. Let's be real. Oh my God, let me fix this. Let's be real. 2020 was a very dark time for people. If you were watching the news every day, you were getting information about how many deaths there were from COVID. Nobody knew what was going on. There was nothing in the grocery stores. People were losing their mind because we didn't know how long we were going to be stuck inside the house for. It's literally crazy. We were all glued to our phones because that was the only way we could connect with each other. So everybody got, in a way, addicted to their social media or lost their mind. I lost loved ones during that time. It was a very, very dark, depressing time, and I'm so grateful that we are out of that time. But it's like, during that time, a lot of people were able to find, like, comfort in being able to manifest a different life scenario for themselves. So I feel like, in a way, COVID was a great awakening for a lot of people, and that's when I really got into manifestation, changing my mindset. So I started and journaling. I started journaling, writing down my list. Like, I'm such a pen and paper person. This isn't my first journal, but this is one of my beautiful journals. My first journal is still at home, but I started writing down my thoughts, what I was going through, some of the things that I wished better for myself. I would write down, like, what I need to do that day. I was just writing down everything. It was just a cute little journal, but it took me a while to really build the relationship with journaling. Like, everybody is always like, oh, rah, 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 you need a journal, you need to do this, that, and the third. Hold on, let me get some lip gloss. I don't know if I would have had the courage in myself to get up and move to Miami. I don't know that, because, anyways. So let me get into how this can help you, what you can do, what steps you can take in order for you to learn and change your mindset and to be grateful of everything and to be able to achieve your goals. Okay, so this is what I was able to do, and this is what worked for me, right? Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. You can either take this advice or not. You can either just watch this video, listen to me talk if you like hearing me talk or whatever, and not do anything for you. Or you can sit there and try to apply these things to your life and see if it actually works for you. If you want better for your life and you want to take my advice, and because you see the progression in my life, or you believe me, or I convinced you, whatever. If you believe that this information is going to work for you, please take it with an open heart and open ears and an open mind, okay? So, in order for me to first get anywhere where I wanted to go, I needed to start collecting my thoughts in something that wasn't digital and something that I could see and write down, because it is important for me to write stuff. If it's not important for you to write stuff down, whatever. But for me, it was important for me to visibly see it, and visibly, like, I love to have the ability to go back. Oh my God, should I read you guys something? Hold on, let me find something. Okay guys, so this is from August 3rd, 2022. This is when I was I was still scared to post on social media, specifically YouTube, because I cared about the judgment of other people. I cared about what people in my past thought about me. I'm living a whole new life in a whole new city, baby, okay? You don't even talk to me in real life. Why should I even care about your opinion? You don't even talk to me. We don't even talk no more. What? But okay, listen to what I said. Hold on. Sorry, I have this cute little pen. Oh my God. Okay, it's stuck. Okay, got it up. Isn't that so cute? Okay. August 3rd, 2022, 12:32. I have things I need to do in order to heal, grow, and become the person I want to be. I need to get a grasp on my money, my credit, and adult purchases. I need to post my content. I felt the support of the last one and begin to post more and consistently. I should plan a month worth of content and set a system to post it. I can get everything I want. I just need to enjoy the journey of getting there. If I plan and stay disciplined, I can most definitely reach my goals. I have to be financially literate and smart. I can grow and post on social media without telling too much, and I need to stop allowing others to speak fear into my plans and listen and move with discernment. So, I didn't even know that I would be posting videos once a week and have a great system to be able to transfer my content from my camera to my phone, to edit it on my phone, to make sure I'm not having a million videos on my phone, to then transferring it from my phone to YouTube, making sure, or editing app to YouTube, doing a thumbnail. Like before, that was so much work for me because I didn't want to put in the effort and the work and getting good at editing, or I'm not even probably the best at editing I'm gonna be yet, but me actually learning to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. Yeah, I want to reach this end goal one day, or I hope I can reach this end goal one day, but I'm never gonna reach this end goal if I don't even love or enjoy the process of me doing what I need to do in that moment. So I learned a great system that works for me in order for me to post more consistently on YouTube. Maybe to other people, I'm not growing as fast as other people, blah, blah, blah. Their journey is not my journey. Their story is not my story. I'm writing my story actively, and I need to stop comparing myself to others. That was the second thing that I did. With me hoping and yearning for a better thing, knowing that this present moment is not gonna last forever and it's just gonna pass, Everything only passes for a moment. This feeling only passes for a moment. This problem only passes. I'm gonna find a solution. You have to know it. So I knew that I didn't know exactly what my solution was going to be, but I knew that I was gonna have a solution, and I knew that maybe I'm depressed in this moment, but a future version of myself has already gotten what I achieved. So I changed my mentality. I started being grateful for every single thing. I started taking the lessons from every single thing that I went through, right? So it took a lot of like self-love as well, because if you don't love yourself, then you can allow everyone else to just treat you terribly as well. So if you don't love yourself, no one else is going to see the standard of love that you need, and no one else is going to be able to match that standard because they don't even see you love yourself. Why should they even love you that way? Because you need to learn how to have boundaries and love yourself and know, this isn't going to be in my best interest. I'm not going to do this anymore. I need to be strong enough to be like, you know what? I'm not going to let you walk all over me. I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. I'm not going to let this happen to me. I have boundaries, and I love myself enough to be like, no, and walk away from a situation. That's it. If you are not able to walk away from anything and you don't know your self-worth, you have to start conditioning yourself. So before I got my cocktailing job, I was in a very like dark place in my life. I didn't really love myself. I didn't really love the way that I looked. Even to maybe to other people, I looked like super cute and I looked super like attractive. But I didn't feel that way inside. And whatever you feel inside is whatever's going to show on the outside. So if you don't feel good inside, if you don't feel beautiful inside, it's not going to show on the outside. Maybe you don't even physically look good, but if you feel good inside, you're going to be attracted to people that also feel good inside. You have positive energy, it's going to come out and it's going to go to other people that have also positive energy. Because think about it. What are we made of? Electrons and neutrons. And what are those? Just charged energy, charged atoms. So if you have good positive energy, you're going to attract other people with positive energy. But if you have low vibrational and low energy, that's what you're going to attract. So I had to focus on changing my energy, changing how I felt about myself, changing my mentality, and growing back my confidence within myself. Because before, I used to be a very confident person. So I had to, one of the things that I did, I bought an app on my phone. I paid like $20 for the year, I think. And basically, it's on my home screen. Let me show you. So it's on my home screen. And it has like a I am quote. And it says, my friends and family trust me. And if I want to open it up, and I want to read some more positive quotes because I feel down in the dumps, I just scroll. It says, I am confident that things are getting better even if I'm not sure how or when. I can use that quote. So I just liked it. And let me tell you one more. I make happiness my priority. So yeah, literally, it was important for me to learn how to love myself. It was important for me to feel good about myself, to be happy within myself. Like, one of my life goals is for me to be happy. I want to be genuinely happy, no matter what. Confirmation, if you know, you know. But that's one of my life goals. And so in order for me to do that, I had to love myself. So that's what I'm actively working on. So you're going through a hard time. You don't really know if there is light at the end of the tunnel. You want better. Okay, get your journal, start writing it down. Start scripting. Start acting like you already have it. So go in your journal and write like you're your future self. This is a prompt. So be like, imagine that you already have everything. So for example, for me, let me see if I could find something. Okay, so I haven't gotten this yet. Oh, Should I tell you guys this? No. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys this. And when this happens, we're all going to come back to this video, this specific moment. It is a 7/9/23, 9:54 a.m. And this is what I wrote on September 22nd, 2022 at 9:55 a.m. Oh my God, isn't that crazy? But it says, thank you, God, for these manifestations coming into fruition. Thank you for my 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. Thank you for the in-unit laundry, screen patio, hardwood floor, and safety. Thank you, God. Thank you for the transition in my life going to go smoothly. Continue to allow me to elevate and become a better person. Thank you for allowing my content journey to skyrocket in success. I have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am abundant in life, health, finances, love, relationships, security, and overall wellness. I inspire people and they pay to hear me talk. Thank you, God. The world has elevated into a better place. We have progressed dramatically as a species. It's quite amazing how all of this has happened. Thank you for Kushni, my protector, and my new animal, her protector. We all protect, love, and respect each other. Thank you, God, for allowing me to find my soul tribe. That was it. I'm working on all of those things. You see, I've taken those. I mean, I didn't specifically say I was gonna move, but there is pieces in my journal where I did say I'm trying to move to X, Y, and Z. But in September of last year, I wasn't even thinking of moving to Miami. I think we originally planned this or like started talking about this in November. So from November, literally 6 months ago, or maybe a little bit longer ago, but I was positioning myself to move out here. You know what I'm saying? So literally it just takes a seed to be planted. You start writing, thanking God, being grateful, thanking whatever higher power, thanking the universe, whatever, for all of these things coming into your life, and you actively work towards it. So you have the mindset, you're listening, you're changing your mindset, saying, I am capable. You may have that app, or you find different affirmations. You listen to affirmations on YouTube and you repeat them. You look in the mirror, you make eye contact with the mirror only for a minute. Only for a minute. You say these things and you convince yourself that you are capable of these things. You learn to love yourself. You look in the mirror, you say, I look good. I'm a confident woman. I'm a confident man. I'm a beautiful person. I have an amazing soul. The right people will be attracted to me. The wrong people will go past me, and we will go past each other and not even go in each other's lives. You have to start speaking those things into existence. That's the last thing. Like, that's why I make sure that everything I say I'm gonna do, I do it, because I'm not lying to myself. And I hate liars. I really hate liars, and I hate when people lie to me. I don't like lying to other people. If I lie to someone, it's literally gonna be on my mind like all day, all night. There's been times where I lied to somebody and I was like, you know what? I'm lying. Like, I can't. Like, I have to say the truth, because it's going to be in my psyche that, damn, I'm lying to people. And if I'm saying these out my mouth, I can't even trust myself. I can't even trust the words that come out my mouth. I can't even trust my reality, because I'm speaking so many different realities to different people. I'm stealing the truth from their mind, and I don't want to do that to people. Now, other people may like lying, other people might like manipulating other people, but personally, everything that I say I'm doing, I do it. Okay? I'm a very reliable person most of the time. Every single time I say to somebody I'm gonna go do something, I do it. So back in college, it was like I was in this org, and the president of the org, like, he was like checking in with all of us, and we were like e-board, and he was like, how's everybody doing? He's like, where's everybody at? And so he asked me, he's like, how are you doing? I said, I kind of want to pack up all my stuff and leave and go back home and do the rest online. And it's unfortunate how it worked out that way, but it did, and I was able to do the rest of my school online. And yeah, I kind of liked the rest of my college experience because I was online. So that's what happened. And I literally said it. The next thing I did was I did it. I left. I went, did the rest of my classes online, and I left. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you start believing, you start telling yourself, I'm capable of this, I can do this, you stop speaking into the negative, because when you start giving into the negative and you start speaking negatively over your life, you start speaking death into somebody's life, your words are power. Your words and your thoughts, and they create so many different realities. And I've seen this happen so many times. For example, when I was working my restaurant job, this girl, she was like, oh my God, I hate this section. Every time I'm in this section, I always get sat last, and I am always the last person to leave work. She shouldn't even have said that. She shouldn't even have said that. But because she believed that, because she already had it in her mind that, you know what, she had a bad negative relationship with this section. You know what? Every time I have this section, this, that, and the third negative thing happens to me, and I'm the last person. And that's exactly what happened to her that day. She wasn't even supposed to get sat last. It was like an accident how she got sat last. She got sat last. She was pissed. She was the last person that day. Literally, your words have powers, and you should really be careful of what you say. Because if you sit here and you lying and you said, oh, sorry, I was late to work because I got in a, and you make up a lie, or oh, because my kid is sick, or oh, because da-da-da-da-da, that stuff, that's gonna happen. Something is gonna happen, and you gotta be really careful, because what goes around comes back around. Okay, so be careful of what you say, be careful what you speak onto people. And honestly, another thing that I had to do, and this is the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm kind of tired of talking, but you know a girl could talk. The last thing that I did was get the people that are speaking fear into my life, get the people that are jealous of me, get the people that don't see the best for me out of my life. Those people, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me become the person that I need to be. But I can't take you with me. Like, I can't take you. Yeah, maybe in the past you did some good. You may have motivated me. You may have encouraged me to go do this. You may have supported me with that. But you also hurt me. You also belittled me. You also walked all over me, and you didn't want the best for me in the long run. You wanted to see how much you could take from me. You wanted to see how much I was willing to go for you. And to be honest, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you move on with your life, because I have. I don't hold anything against nobody. If you still talking about me, you're weird. Straight up. But I had to get all of those people with the evil eye out of my life. I had to get some sort of protection on me. For a long time, I was wearing the all-seeing eye on me, and basically it was like to protect you from evil entities. And then I got the Eye of Thoth tatted on me. If you know it, it's an Egyptian symbol. It gives protection, moon energy, feminine energy, intuition, increased intuition. I think it's one of the yin or yang, but it is a very powerful symbol. I have that tatted on the back of my arm. People always ask me like, oh, you got an eye on your arm? Like, it's always, somebody always talks about it. It's like, yeah, I got eyes in the back of my head. Even when you don't think I know, my intuition knows. God, and also I had, along with the spiritual awakening part, I had to strengthen my intuition and my connection with God. And I believe your intuition, your gut feeling, is your connection to God. It's your God source. So I believe in divine timing. I believe that I got so I have that protection from God, even if it's not tatted on your body. Believe that you're protected from God. Protect yourself, protect your energy. Make sure those people with the evil eye are not in your energy. I said that was the last thing, but this is the last thing because I reminded myself. Everything happens for a reason, exactly when it's supposed to happen. So this is an overall thing, right? I'm manifesting these things in the past. It was not the past then, it was the present, right? But I'm manifesting these things because I know and I believe that everything happens in God's timing, and that divine timing is the best timing. Because if I may have gotten all those things that I wanted at that time, it wouldn't have been as great, it wouldn't have been as rewarding, and I wasn't ready for it then. I wasn't ready for it then. If I never got denied from that apartment because I didn't have a credit card and I had very limited credit and I was just getting out of college and I didn't know anything, you know, that allowed me to get the things that I needed to get in order for me to get what I have to get from, or get approved to a place for me to live. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, be grateful of the moment, because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for the betterment of you. You have to believe these things. Everything happens for a reason, for the betterment of your life journey and your soul purpose. And you are going to get what you want and get what you achieve, because there's a future version of yourself that already has it. If you believe those things, you start making these mindset changes, you start changing your life. I mean, obviously I'm not the best person when it comes to like consistently meditating or doing yoga every day, you know, stuff like that. But I'm telling you guys that once you change these things, you're able to achieve anything that you believe. And we do not have to feed into the rat race of, oh my God, the only reason why I'm here is to get validation and love from others and prove myself to everyone else. No, you're on a journey with yourself. You just need to be better than you were in your past and keep improving yourself, and know that you're capable of doing it if you are grateful for where you're at and you see somewhere for yourself in the future. If you don't see anywhere for yourself, then I feel like you have to again go through the journey of learning to love yourself and learning to set boundaries for yourself and learning to take care of yourself if you want to continue to evolve in this lifetime. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me. It's been your girl, Animated Angel. Please subscribe if you vibe. Bye.
I'm trying to talk it out. We talking about Lil Baby in his restaurant. Fuck Lil Baby in his restaurant. Nigga, I'm talking about a kid.